minutes.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think that I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. De Ligt. This is a promising build-up. Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. Drogba. Shot could be on. And the finish! We've got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That has not gone well. Rudiger. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hakimi. Edmilson. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o stood his ground strongly. He's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o. Shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Hakimi pulls it back. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Drogba. He's got a... It's Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's picked it up out wide, and he lines up across.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, good take in a good area. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. Bale, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And here's Bale. And he's Bale! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Quick look, then plays it in. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi, lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Loose ball, and again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
"15 minutes till half-time. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Eto'o. Bale. It's Bale! Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. Goes looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. And this is Eto'o. Yaya Toure.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham with the foul. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Yaya Toure. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
This is a quick reminder to let you
How's
know
the first
that you'll
half
be able
compared
to
with your
catch today's
expectation?
match
Liverpool
broadcast live
really
on
have
our
looked
FM
very good
station.
in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Liverpool are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Nice interception, well timed. But that has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Drogba. And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he get it through? Not a hint of offside here. Can he finish? Yaya Toure. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Dembele. Edmilson. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Drogba. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Number 8.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's found a way, tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yamal. Hakimi. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Hakimi. Eto'o. Yaya Toure. A player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Aubameyang. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cannavaro pokes it out wide.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. It's their second corner of the game. Chance! And that really should have been that. Liverpool have their third corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. Oh, what a waste that one is. Yamal. Played out wide. Yaya Toure. Ball in towards the middle. And the keeper beats it away. Chance here to counter. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Dembele. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In towards the back stick. Good read, needed to be. He's having a pop! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Edmilson. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Casemiro.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box.
Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Dani Olmo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he thumps it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? Has a look up and delivers. And that has been cleared. And they're quick to get it back. Looking to play him in. It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Liverpool replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham, can he get on the end of this? Real chance! It's in! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That has been cut short. No, that's been intercepted. Thinks one through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they
Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Oh, well measured. It's Dembele! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Liverpool very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Mbappe shoots! And that's a sharp finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now that looks a decent ball. Long ball upfield. Oh, it's come loose. Always Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection. A finish of true class. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Easton cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Threads one in. Yaya Toure. Could move up a gear here. Pinches it off him. No, it's come to nothing. That's been cut out, well played.
Added time.
Raul engages and forces him off the ball. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, good finish. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool go up by 2, and that's the end of the first 45.
Liverpool are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Birthday boy, a very
we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second period is on the way. Now it's Raul. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Raul. He has found the way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in low. Oh, important interception. Rice! Roll gets flagged offside. Cannavaro, delivered with swing. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide, tries to pass it through. Dembele's cross, and it's hoisted clear. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one? That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Nicked it back promptly. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Raul. And that's really well manoeuvred. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, it's Dembele. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Drogba, and he's found the way past. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Konate can get it clear. Dembele. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is them shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dembele. Dembele getting forward. Silvestre. That's a shade optimistic. And that's a good-looking ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai calmly anticipates. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Dembele. Skims one in. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Szoboszlai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Silvestre. And here's Dembele. Rice. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he was quick to react. Raul. That has not gone well. Rice. Yaya Toure. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
20, Didier Drogba. Number 11, Mbappe.
Pass just lacking in
Number
accuracy.
15, Dembele.
It's a ball kick.
Coming on the field, number 10, Van Basten. Number 14, Rashford. Number 6, Yamal.
The pressing's intense,
Substitution.
and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Totti.
There
Kupchu.
will be 3 minutes
Oh,
at
he's
a
found
time.
support out wide. Big chance! And that's in! Deep into injury time! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Now that the latest travel information
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job.
Impressive job. It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's played it in low. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now, can they get him away?
There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bellingham. For Yaya Toure. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Robertson. Priol wins the duel this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi providing an outlet on that shot, surely! Messi! Genius!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital.
Liverpool clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Robertson gets into a good position.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there. He leaps for it. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Drogba. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That has not gone well. It's Drogba! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Drogba certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
That's going wide left. He's got away. Showing good feet. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's in a great position here. Forwards and with intent. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Pele. Messi. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Timber gets over and intercepts. Check sends that a long way. And here's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide. Great vision. Mbappe. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham, and that's really well manoeuvred. Pele, spread out to the left. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball, in he goes again! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. Maybe...
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well,
And
both
now,
half-time
I'd just
team
like to
talks will
read out
undergo
our
change
fan club
now.
members who are
One will be
celebrating
solid,
their birthdays
the other
today.
needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi picks it up out wide. Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Drogba. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Robertson. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Messi. Timber. To Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought...
Decent chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham, but he's forced to go back. And it's Robertson. Robertson venturing down the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pele. Messi.
Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Drogba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dembele! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! Mbappe gets flagged offside. And here's Dembele. He is through here. Getting up there! And he's stuck it away. And they are right back within touch. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Threads one in. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Now that's well seen too. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good-looking ball. Driving on and making good progress. Dembele, and he's managed to get... He's rising! And he's straight offside. Silvestre. Yaya Toure. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's cut it out. Yaya Toure. And it's Robertson. Mbappe. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's been played through. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. That is lovely. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. That pass has been well intercepted. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Can he get it through? And the shot! Yes! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please join me in wishing all the
So,
best
Jim,
to
how do you
members
reflect
of our
on
fan
what we've
club
seen?
celebrating
Well,
their
there was a
wedding
distinct
anniversary
lack of
today.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's Soboslai. Well read, nice interception. Vitinha looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a pretty loose pass. Wirtz! The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Wirtz! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a shade optimistic. Drogba going after that. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get a team going. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good strength. Oh, McTominay! And it's come back out to him. And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's Drogba! And there's a goal! Right back in the game! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
After 31 minutes is number 20.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Tevez. He might be in here. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Somersley! And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Tevez. Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the left flank. Crosses it in. Towering header! It's a quick ball upfield. And it's made... And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Mbappe. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run, and he's got away from him. And the shot! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's McTominay. Oh, there's a probing ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Messi. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's well spotted. That looks a cracking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McTominay. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. And he's hit it long. Nicely aimed pass. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Robertson. Cross into Drogba! He will be livid with himself. Nuno Mendes. Mendes venturing down the left. Now it's Wirtz. Tevez. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Drogba. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's McTominay. McTominay. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good alertness. Vitinha. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? It's Drogba! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Liverpool have their third corner. Drogba! Wow, that's a fine save. And again! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Number 42.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's McTominay.
Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
This is a promising build-up. Now it's Tevez. Now that's well seen too. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Bastoni calmly anticipates.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Into the last 5 minutes.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's picked his way through. Caught offside that time. Vitinha. Now it's Wirtz. And this is Drogba. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. McTominay. Vitz. Could move up a gear here. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Liverpool just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Look at the space, shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dembele. Bellingham. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played in by Robertson. Busquets. Now Neymar. Foot in. Looking to play him in. Dembele. Here comes the... Oh, good line! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. He's rising! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Liverpool really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Neymar. Neymar running with intent. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Incoming delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Mbappe goes for the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. Could be danger here. Great chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. That has not gone well. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele is always scanning the pitch for targets. Busquets. Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Robertson. In towards the back stick.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Toure wins the duel this time. Mbappe, chance! Oh, well played. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. A terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Adriano is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Rummenigge. Can he spark a counter here? Adriano stood his ground strongly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele. Bellingham. Oh, he's having a go! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he certainly would have done.
And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Parking outside this stadium.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's looking to catch him up. Adriano looking to add to his goal. Might be danger here. Oh, good-looking ball. Spread out to the left. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Adriano. Thinks about the shot. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Dembele. Goes for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Robertson, and he's decided to go for it. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Robertson. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Melbourne City are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. And this is Yaya Toure. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nicely weighted ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's gone forward. Yaya Toure.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness. Rummenigge. He's under a lot of pressure there. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. Header! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Played back into the centre. Busquets. Just 5 minutes left. Opts for safety. Now, can they get him away? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Neymar. Neymar making good progress. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Could move up a gear here.
There will be 1 minute
There'll be a
added
minute
time.
of stoppage time. Passes short and sharp. It's Drogba! Oh, split second. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
A quick reminder.
How would you
today
sum up
that
what we've
smoking
witnessed,
is
Jim?
only allowed
Well,
in
Peter,
areas
I
shown on
really
this map.
couldn't see
Thank
what
you
this
for your
team was trying to
cooperation.
achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways, Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but...
And Yaya Toure! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, well hit. Very well hit, actually. No, he's not played the ball. That's a foul. This is Messi. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Yaya Toure. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Marquinhos. Kubo finding himself in space. And that's been drilled in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Bellingham. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe. And he's gone direct here. Mbappe. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. And here's Dembele. Space for him to turn and look. Nicely shaped cross. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Takes aim and there's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. 30 minutes gone. Marquinhos. McAllister. And Koundé. Marquinhos. Now it's Messi. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, well played. Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Van Dijk has a look and plays it forward. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is through here. That is headed for the middle. There it is! The first breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's going wide left. Looking for the run. And this is Kane. Mbappe. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Van Dijk. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kubo. Number 13, Danilo. Coming on the
so
field,
off we go again.
Number 17,
Liverpool
De Bruyne.
can do themselves a
Number
massive
4,
favour by grabbing
Axel
another one
Witsel.
here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's McAllister.
Might want to be careful there.
Koundé concedes a free kick for that. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yaya Toure. Robertson. Can he get it through? Mbappe gets into a good position. Played in by Robertson. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
What a throw in. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Messi. Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Nicely weighted ball. Shot, surely! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is lovely. Bellingham. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Yaya Toure. He's got away. Drogba! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Marquinhos. And it's McAllister. And Upamecano. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Marquinhos. Witsel. Upamecano. Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham. Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Upamecano. Marquinhos. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And he's in on... There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Liverpool are having a ball here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Marquinhos. And it's Messi. For De Bruyne. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Witsel. And Hernandez. All the way back. Witsel. Upamecano. Marquinhos. Hernandez. And the keeper's given it away. And the shot! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?